Hey YouTube, coming at you with a Scroll Cup team from Hector, who is a member of the channel. So I actually I thought I had the order right, but I did not actually read the summary and look at the battles. Because he actually has Guzzlord lead, because in the write-up they says, I made some bad swaps, but still overcame. Guzzlord lead, I stain with anything but a Charmer and Fighter lead. Guzzlord, then I swap into CHESNAUGHT if I see a water. Why would you go into CHESNAUGHT if you see a Charmer? Because that is also weak. If I see a water Charmer and the gastrodon, it fits meow, but stayed in almost 90% of the time. I don't know what you're saying in this analysis, so I'm just going to watch the battles and see what you are talking about. Okay, let's go. Right, it was a little confusing. Let's just see how it plays out. Guzzlord, Morpeko, great lead. So obviously stay in here. You do not need to shield up anything on the first one. For sure not the first one. It is just a Psycho Fangs. That's fine. Does lower your defense, but who really cares? Dragon Claw grabs the shield. Honestly, I don't even think a Dark Aura Wheel from here takes out. So you could let this go, and you do live. That actually does a lot of damage, but you'll just farm down here and come out with energy. So Wind Switch, Wind Shield, energy, Sludge Bomb, piece of cake here. Now, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're gonna have an Ice Beam after this one here. You can live an Ice Beam on CHESNAUGHT. I think CHESNAUGHT doesn't make sense because you resist the water. Shield up the Ice Beam, match shields here, yeah. And then just try and get a little bit ahead on energy. I see you have Thunder Punch, but I would still probably go Frenzy. I don't think a Thunder Punch is going to take out the non-stab to an Azumarill. I know it's super effective, but Azumarill's too tanky. Okay, 1 HP. Actually, that did more than I thought it would. CHESNAUGHT, sorry, not CHESNAUGHT. That is a Mandibuzz in the back. And this is Thunder Punch is an interesting one. When I saw that you didn't have superpower on it, I was actually a bit confused. But Mandibuzz is one of the main ones that are out there. So it's not like a crazy idea not to. And Frenzy will hit the I guess the only one that really caused you problem is Guzzlord. Because Guzzlord is Dragon and Dark. And so you want the superpower for that one. But, you know, Thunder Punch does give you some coverage. And here it is in full display. I know Snarl's resisted. I don't think I'd stand any longer. I just think I'd come and get the body slam off. But I guess those are really... I guess Snarls aren't going to take down a fighter because that is resisted. So just getting ahead, a ton of damage there. You can take a move here. So you can shield... Oh, you have no shields. It's supposed to say, it doesn't matter what it is. You'll live with ease. Shadow Ball. Okay, interesting. Going just to be a jerk with the Earth Power. Double resisted instead of just a neutral body slam. Okay, Tentacruel, neutral lead. You know, Scald is resisted. They could just acid spray you and try and double shield, because they'll probably be able just to double shield and take you out if they want. I don't know if it's worth it. So they do shield the first one, and they try to make a catch on a Mandibuzz. So going with the Sludge Bomb, good chip there. Air Slash is going to take you out. I wouldn't get farmed down here. Like, I would just have gone Gastrodon. There's no point of letting them get what was essentially 4 Air Slashes through to take you out and then just come out with a ton of energy. Now, I know, here's the thing. You chip them enough that it's basically just a body slam. Well, no, you're probably going to need another one, quite honestly. They may actually live this. But if you did not chip with those Dragon Tails, it'd probably leave them with like 3 or 4 body slam range. So I guess it makes sense that you need to chip it, but I hate just giving that farm down there. I would instant swap. Could have Sludge. They tried to make a catch on Tentacruel, but the Thunder Punch is probably going to catch them off guard. Nope, they do shield. Ooh, because they're going to acid spray you, which is super effective. And then they're going to poison jab you, which is super effective. And these are really going to add up real fast here. Yeah, I also was going to say you may even want to shield that. I know it's just an acid spray. I guess you need to save the shields here. Yeah, because they could have Sludge, just Hydro. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're so low anyways. but just gonna fast move down and then just opted against it through the frenzy when they have no shields. So this will take out, obviously. So out you go. I think Chestnaught's gonna be. I think I'm gonna use Chestnaught probably a lot this week. I think it's gonna be a very strong Pokemon. So yeah, I was about to say Samurott is water, but it does have a bug fast move and a bug charge move. Or I can just throw, not even Hydro, it throws a liquidation. So, okay. But the fast moves are really chipping here. Can you just farm down, or are they going to get another one off? They do not get another one off. They have Mega Horn, but I mean, if you're running liquidation, maybe you don't have Mega Horn. Who knows? Who knows if they have a second move on that Pokemon or not? I didn't even look at Samurott. Samurott's an interesting one. I mean, fighters would resist bug, but dark would take super effective, and then you have the hydros, and then you can chip neutral and waters. That's kind of an interesting one. Tomorrow, I'm going to do, instead of doing top teams, I'm going to do like overranked, underranked Pokemon, kind of like how I did this morning for the Ultra League. So I'll do that. This Thunder Punch is getting a lot of friggin' work in here against the Mandibuzz. So they will get to a move here. This is a double super effective Aerial Ace because you are fighter and grass, both weak to flying. So definitely putting on more pressure than you want it to. Can we get to a move here? We can, which is fantastic. The pacing is actually the same as Superpower, so it's not like you're getting at a pace faster. You're just got different coverage, right? So can we slap down? Oh, it's a Toxapex in the back. That is very unfortunate for them. Shields down. Here comes an Earth Power. Does this one shot? Toxapex is so tanky, but Earth Power is such a good move. Not quite. Brian will not take you out. And we'll get to a Body Slam here for the win. So yeah, good start with the team for sure. Guzzlord, again, Drapion. Guzzlord is pretty safe, and I think I've already covered it earlier. It's probably going to be on my like underranked. I think Guzzlord just is severely underranked in all leagues right now. I think it's underranked in Great League and in the Ultra League and probably in this league. It just got such good coverage. So non-Shadow Drapion means you don't need to, like a Shadow Drapion 2 crunches could actually take you out. But non-Shadow, that's not going to be the case. So you will be able to take such easy here. Getting off the Sludge Bomb. You're only going to get to one move, so definitely the harder hitting move is correct. They shield. What do you do here? Coming in Gastrodon. Assuming it's going to be a Rage Fist and just going to let... Oh no, going to shield the first one. It is a close combat, so... it is a Pelipper. Ooh, Pelipper is tough. I can see Pelipper and Mantine coming out a lot because I think there's a lot of coverage on ground Pokemon, the grass Pokemon, the fighting Pokemon, while also not taking super effective against Charm like Mandibuzz does. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of Pelipper and Mantine this coming week when this is on again. So just keep that in mind because I have on my one team, I don't think anyone watched, not no one, but not a lot of people watch on the weekend because, you know, I watch a ton of YouTube videos during the week and not a lot on the weekend. I think that, yeah, I use Mantine and it was very strong, so I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of them. Rage Fist lands, but it does not take out, which means they are going to have to shield here. They are boosted though, so they may try and Karate Chop you down, so you're going to instant snipe here with the Body Slam. Primeape, yeah, Primeape's fun and can absolutely ramp up and stuff, but man, it is glassy. And speaking about fighter, there you are. Where are we going? We are going into Chestnaught. Eventually met with the Meow, and you do not have superpower, which would be super effective, and you would have taken this out with ease because you would have had such a shield advantage. But now you are, well, you grab one shield, which is okay. But again, where do you go from here? You can't go Guzzlord because you're double weak to, and they still double shield, even though you've already shown Thunder Punch. You have to come Gastrodon. Oh my goodness, this whole team gets rocked by this Pokemon. Yeah, you have to come Gastrodon and shield because they're just going to, I was about to say they're going to boost their attack. Swampert comes in. Going to Earth Power. Chip it here, and then what? Come Guzzlord and get ahead of... No, gonna just catch a Hydro. I was actually surprised here, because I feel like your best bet to take out the Meow was to just make sure you have energy on this thing. So I would have either gone Body Slam and got ahead on energy, or I would have like just come straight Guzzlord. They're going to add up real quick here, so you got to throw it. You're going to be taken out. Oh my goodness. This is messy. So I got to shield this Rage Fist. You got to like, I was going to say instant swap, but you're maybe switch locked still? No, you're not. I would instant swap. Well, yeah. Just get Charm down. That's the only problem. I would have just instant swap because you would have got Charm down and you just gave them an extra fast move for no reason. Save the Pokemon maybe just later, but Body Slam out for the win. Gastrodon. Yep, Guzzlord safe against a lot of stuff. You leave against fairies, and you aren't double weak to fighting on this team, but could even play out some of the fighters, honestly. They do Earth Power you, so that is a lot of damage, but we have back-to-back Dragon Claw, so going to likely grab one shield here. I'd be surprised if they let Switch go here. So you'll chip. They can live this if they want to. They don't need to double shield. Yeah, so they do not. Coming in CHESNAUGHT, where they can at best Body Slam, but they don't even get to it. They've got to have an answer for... They got to have a flyer here, right? Or a Zweilous. Going for Frenzy, Thunder Punch and Frenzy, both resisted, so you obviously throw the Nuke. You know, Zweilous is a little glassy, so that does a lot. I would probably shield. Going to let it go. Frenzy and then swap here. Frenzy, and then it should be an instant swap because you should not be taking any more Dragon Breaths on this. Yeah, so Mud Slap down. What's in the back? Gallade. Yeah, you got a shield here. I assume you outpace only because... I mean, you don't outpace normally, but you have an extra shield. So with that extra shield, you will outpace. But they'll get a second move off here, which I would shield because then you'll get a move off yourself and take this out. And that is exactly what is happening here. So lots of wins. I would say I don't think I throw that Mud Slap just in case, but I'm not counting. Body Slam takes out. Mandibuzz, good lead. Air Slash makes it a bit more neutral because they're doing normal with their, like neutral with their fast moves. What is with your screen constantly shifting? It's like a little, I don't know. Getting the Sludge Bomb off. They do shield, which is quite surprising. Mandibuzz actually burning a shield on the front end here. So we are going to match shields and try and get off another Sludge Bomb here. So here we go. Can they? I think they can probably live this though. And they do live, and they'll probably get to a move here. Nope. They do not. So taking it in the ones. Toxapex comes in. Absolutely, you 100% stay in here to get the ground on as opposed to a grass. So good alignment here. Not worth shielding the brine in my opinion. So here comes the brine. See where we go from here. A Mud Boy. So this is a top left. Absolutely. Quagsire. Quagsire. These Stone Edges come pretty quick. It's a non-shadow. So it's definitely not going to take you out. It's going to put you deep yellow though. And then who outpaces who to the next move? Oh, straight Mud Bomb. So are you opting? Are you going to shield and come out with energy? That's the only thing. What are you doing? Living with 1 HP? Oof. Living with 1 HP. Whiscash comes out. Okay, I'm assuming you know that you do not throw poisons against grounds. I assume that was just like I'm only going to get one move. Let's freak out here. And it is a hard counter back line, so that's an easy win there. Golisopod. Now, claws are resisted. X's are still super... no, it's neutral because it's super effective on the grass and resisted on the fighter. So it is neutral there. However, It comes at 5s, and you let this thing get like 4 claws through. So they are just going to significantly outpace you. You got to 1 move, but this is an easy shield and flip for them. Or they're going to let it go and keep their Morpeko on your Guzzlord, even though you have 2 answers. So, yeah, you know what? It's not as bad that you, like, yeah. You have 2 answers for Morpeko, so they have nowhere to go. It wasn't as bad for, yeah. You didn't have to fight for swap as much because you had 2 answers for it. And speaking about 2 answers for it, another Morpeko lead. So, I mean, what are we doing here? No. Why are we shielding the Aura Wheel? And then they catch on a Toxapex, so I do not like the shield. Catching on you too is unfortunate. Having a Toxapex and a Morpeko in a league where Gastrodon is everywhere is also quite a decision. So they can get to another brine, which is fine. I think you just come out with a bunch of energy. And shield. My man, what are we doing here? Why'd you burn the first shield and why'd you just burn that one? Okay, got 1 back, but I do not like burning the 2 shields where you did here. Getting the second Earth Power off. They're going to get to a Body Slam or just farm down. Who are you sacrificing here? CHESNAUGHT? Yeah, it makes sense because they can only do Body Slams. You do not have Superpower, but I don't think that matters. I think you just go Thunder Punch. I mean, Frenzy will one-shot, but they're going to shield. Because they have to because of Superpower threat. And just snipe here. Okay. I mean, you have 2 answers. Again, you won. I don't love how you played that matchup, but when you truly have just 2 almost walls to Morpeko, it's quite easy because electric and dark are both resisted on CHESNAUGHT and Guzzlord. So, and Gastrodon. No, dark is neutral on Gastrodon. Do you resist on all these? Yeah, electric and dark is resisted on CHESNAUGHT. Dark, yeah, electric and dark are resisted on Guzzlord, and the electric is resisted on Gastrodon, and neutral dark. So holy smokes, this is I'll just call this. I got my title. Took me 20 minutes, but 17 minutes. But this Team Walls Morpeko is what this is going to be called because holy smokes, it is an absolute wall to Morpeko all around here. So if you want to use just a team that walls Morpeko, did you have that in your write-up that I just missed? No, you said, I chose Thunder Punch instead of Superpower because I felt it had coverage into Manda, but mainly I know that I'm going to get some of my mans, but if I get less than 3, I'll be happy. You did, yeah, you definitely got less than 3. Thanks for all you've done. I've hit 2550 and I've never been past that, but your channel helps me every day. I watch and follow both channels and like every video of yours. Well, thank you for the support, and I share your videos with my nephews and kids all the time. So, okay, well, appreciate, not only you remember, that sounds like a lot of I should have read that off the beginning. That is a lot of support there, so I appreciate that. Okay, so that is it. Tomorrow, yeah, I think we're gonna do some over and under ranked Pokemon for this cup for tomorrow, and then I think there's an event going on too, so I'll do that tomorrow as well. And then a lot of Scroll Cup. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.